I'm Jennifer Sowards, and we are here today with Sun Capital. This is Fred Leader. We are at the Medtrade Fall Show in Atlanta, Georgia. We're going to ask him a few questions today about his company and also his background in the industry. Fred, how are you doing today?
Good morning, Jen. How are you?
Doing fine.
It's a little cold out there, isn't it?
It is cold. It's a little chilly.
Well, we are a accounts receivable finance company, medical accounts receivable finance. One of the few in the country that specialize in that type of finance. Been around since 1999. We kind of chipped off from a commercial factoring company that was around since 95. We specialize in medical accounts receivable finance for all types of providers, from the small durable medical equipment provider to major hospitals. We fund about $250 million a year, $250 billion a month.
Wow. Impressive. So tell me a little about yourself and your background.
I've been with Sun since 2000. I came from Wall Street. I was a packager and manager of mortgage-backed securities, and I used to structure asset-backed securities, most of which were receivables. So naturally, when I found out about receivables, I identified Sun Capital. They were looking for a marketing director, and since I understood the product, why not?
Great. So what do you think about Medtrade? Has it been successful for you so far?
Yes, our company's put a lot of time and effort into Medtrade. We feel that although a large portion of our business is involved with the larger hospitals, with the larger medical facilities, we kind of began to identify the durable medical equipment provider, somebody doing $35,000, $40,000, $50,000 a month, $100,000 a month in business. Their options aren't too many. So we felt that what we could do is provide this product that we've been doing for the larger facilities to the DME and HME. It's been very successful for us. We've been advertising in the journals, and it's been coming to fruition because we've been seeing a lot of business coming out of it.
Well, great. Thanks so much for your time today. Appreciate you stopping by. Hope you have a great show. We're here again at the Medtrade Fall in Atlanta, Georgia. I'm here today. Hello. With the DME provider. He's actually here. He's been walking the show. He's going to give us a little bit of his input about the show and what he thinks.
Well, I've actually walking the show. I've been down 2 rows thus far, and I was selected out, and it's actually, I'm amazed. This is my second trade show. I've been to one in a small town, Quebec, and this is just spectacular. Like, I could not imagine the wide range of products and services available, and everyone's so friendly. So I'd have to say I really am impressed. Everything from layout to just structure and design, and they did a really good job.
Hi, I'm Jennifer Sowards. I'm here today with Wallace Weeks. We are at the Medtrade Fall Show. We are going to discuss a little bit about Weeks Group Consulting out of Melbourne, Florida. Hi, Wallace. How are you today?
Good. Real good.
Sorry. Don't mean to interrupt you there. So how's the show been for you so far?
So far, it's been really nice. It's been good to see a good crowd here, and hopefully these folks are buying, and the vendors are supporting the industry, and it looks like we're having a really good event this year. So
great. And then you also did some speaking today. What was your topic?
This morning I spoke about lowering the cost of goods sold, something that you guys know something about too. And so we talked about some things that folks are not doing widely, if at all, in this industry. And tomorrow I'll be speaking again on some lessons that we should have learned, and I think have learned from the first round of competitive bidding. So.
Great. Now looking forward to seeing that. So how do you feel about Medtrade so far? Do you think it's been a successful show this year? Is there any other shows that you would recommend going to for dealers?
There are no other shows that I recommend going to. We know that there are some others, there are at least one other that's on the horizon, but we don't know anything more than that really about it yet. But with respect to other shows, I guess no, there are none that I recommend, but I would say that the state associations often put together small shows, small versions of this that I think are very worthwhile, but more than that, and having that interface with the vendors is having that interface with the other providers that they get here and at their state association. So I'd say be sure to attend those meetings at the state. So.
Okay. All right, so tell us a little bit about Weeks Group.
Weeks Group's consulted this industry since 1993, and what we do is work primarily with providers. Over the years, we've had the opportunity to consult some manufacturers because they know that we know their customer. And those providers that we work with, we help them to improve their productivity, which has a direct correlation to their net profit margin. So it improves their net profit. Weeks Group started in 1993, and we've well, actually we started in 92, but I started consulting this industry in 1993. And what we do is help the providers improve their productivity, which improves their bottom line, the profitability. We've also had the opportunity to work with now some of the manufacturers and distributors because they know that we understand their customer and their customer's needs, and they ask us to help them find better ways to work with their customers. And so we've had the opportunity to do that some now. But better profitability is really what we're about. And we also see that not only the owners and but the employees as well also wind up with better satisfaction in their jobs by being more productive at work. So they hate it when they feel like they've wasted some of their time. So.
Right, exactly. So how can someone get in touch with you?
Pretty easy, actually. We try not to be too original with the name. The name of the company is Weeks Group, so our website is weeksgroup.com, and my email is wweeks@weeksgroup.com. So.
Okay, thank you so much for stopping by. Today we're going to be talking to Jennifer Hutter. She's going to give us a little bit of an idea of what her company offers, MedSearch. Hi, Jennifer. How are you today?
Good. How are you, Jen?
Doing just fine. Great name. So tell me a little bit about MedSearch.
I have spent 10 years in the industry, and 5 of those were with the government payer, Medicare, and realized that I needed to do something different and started a consulting business to manufacturers. And I assist manufacturers with coding, coverage, and reimbursement issues with the Medicare and Medicaid government payers.
Okay, great. So what do you think about the MedTrade show so far?
I think it's been pretty busy. I'm surprised. I wasn't expecting such a turnout with the way things are right now. So I think it's doing good. A lot of my clients have been happy.
Good, good. So would you suggest any other shows for DME providers to attend?
The rehabilitation show, I think there's one in California. I can't remember exactly the name of it, but it's for rehab type products. I think is a well visited show. And I know there are other ones being established. I know there are some major rehab manufacturers that are going to start some other new shows. So we'll just have to see what comes out.
Great. So would you suggest people to come to the MedTrade show next year?
I would. I still think this is the number one place to be well versed on what's out there and who's doing what and what new products are on the horizon.
Okay, great. And how can someone contact you?
My email address is med_search@yahoo.com, and my phone number is 803-419-2995.
Right. Thank you so much for stopping by.